us now is Nichole Ferguson Bostick from the West Bloomfield Diversity Task Force, joining us on the MegaCast. Nichole, thank you for being with us today.
Oh, thank you for having me. It's a pleasure to be here.
I appreciate having you on. So tell us first about the West Bloomfield Diversity Task Force. How did that come to be? And then what are some of the objectives of the task force here in the township?
Well, the task force was originally kind of created and started by a fellow resident and who happens to be a West Bloomfield Parks Commissioner as well, Vincent Kirkwood. Just went to Kelly Heyer, who's the park superintendent, and said, you know, we should be West Bloomfield is so diverse, and we should be celebrating that diversity. And we started off last year by doing a couple events, and it turned out really well. They were very well received, and that's how kind of like the task force got started. And it's just, I think. Kelly Heyer, and first shout out to West Bloomfield Parks and Rec for even just sending out notifications that they were making this task force and for residents to come together and how we can celebrate diversity in our community. So big shout out to them. But that's kind of how it got started. And this is the second year. And we have a lot of events planned for this month.
And so, as you mentioned, many events coming up this month, including the Black History 101 Mobile Museum that will be happening this week, Saturday, at the West Bloomfield Township Public Library. Can you tell us about that event and then give us an overview of some of the other events that will be held by the West Bloomfield Township Diversity Task Force in the coming weeks and months?
Well, the mobile museum is pretty big. It's it's originated in Detroit, and the Dr. Khalid Haikam actually goes all throughout the country with the mobile museum. So that should be a nice treat. That's happening this Saturday from 12 to 3. Hopefully we'll get a really good turnout for that. There's some really cool artifacts, and there's going to be a lecture, and it should be a really good showing. One of the events that I'm leading is the Love Yourself, and it's Wellness by Black event. And I'm really excited about that bit. And it's February the 12th, and it's gonna be from 9 a.m. to 11:30 a.m. And that should be a really fun-filled morning. We're gonna have table discussions, round table discussions. We're gonna have a nutritionist there, a psychologist, an MD, a doctor there. The fitness portion there, since I'll be teaching yoga, but we're going to offer hustle lessons and also Zumba lessons as well. So that's going to be really exciting. We're going to have goodie bags and smoothies, and it's going to be a real treat for those who come out and attend. And some of the other things that we're having that we did last year, we did an interview with the history of Tuskegee Airmen, and we have a really dynamic speaker for that. And it's just an opportunity to learn about a lot of the Black aviators from that time. And who's the person who's going to be speaking from there is, I think it's Major William H. Burnett. Yeah. And he also participated last year. And then we're going to end the month with a really big bang at the Black Expo that we're having at Orchard Lake Mall. And that's going to be like from 10 to 2. And before it kind of started off kind of slow, but then we have so many people that businesses, Black businesses that are attending that have registered. So that should be really exciting. And we might have the West Bloomfield High School band perform. And it's going to be some fun-filled Saturdays in February.
We're joined by Nichole Ferguson Bostick from the West Bloomfield Township Diversity Task Force, joining us on the MegaCast. Many of those upcoming events she spoke about. The first one this Saturday, February 5th, from noon to 3 p.m. at the West Bloomfield Township Public Library. Black History 101 Mobile Museum will be there. Registration for residents is for residents only, and opens to non-residents earlier on this year in January. So more information by visiting wblib.org. That's the township's library website. Also, the Love Yourself Wellness While Black event for ages 16 and up. That'll be Saturday, February 12th, a week from this Saturday, 9 a.m. to 11:30 a.m. at Connect at Orchard Mall. That is a free event there over at the Orchard Mall at Connect. And then the virtual history of the Tuskegee Airmen, that's open to all ages with speaker Major Bill Burnett from, of course, the Macon Thomas West Bloomfield chapter of the Tuskegee Airmen. That will be on February 16th from 7 to 8:30 via Zoom. You can pre-register for the event to receive the link. And then, as you said, lastly, the Black Expo at the Orchard Mall, February 26th from 10 a.m. until 2 p.m. That's, again, at the Orchard Mall, 10 a.m. to 2 p.m., February 26th for the Black Expo. You can learn more information at wbparks.org. And to sponsor the event, contact either Megan Kernat or Kelly Heyer at WB Parks. That's M. Kernat, MKURNAT at WBparks.org, or K. Heyer, KHYER at WBparks.org. And so, Nichole, if people want to get involved with the Diversity Task Force in the future to plan other future events beyond Black History Month this year, and of course for next year and all in between as well, or just get involved with the work of the task force here in the township, how can they go about getting involved?
I'm Kelly Heyer, and you mentioned her email address, and it's KHYER at WBparks.org. And we're accepting members. We're reaching out to residents to be a part of this task force. We hope to hold more events all throughout the year, and we're actually working on the Juneteenth celebration coming up in June. So we're looking for people to be a part of that task force and to make it a really well-rounded event.
And so have there been any plans that have come forth for that Juneteenth event? Do you have any idea at this time when that's going to be taking place, where that's going to be taking place, and some of the activities that people may be able to experience, just to preview it, of course, several months down the road?
Well, I can't wait to come back and talk to you about that, but they are finalizing the website, and the website will, I don't have the website address just yet, but we plan on making it a pretty big celebration. And last year was amazing. It was at the high school, and there were a lot of vendors, a lot of associations. I think we had like Corvette owners, we had arts and crafts for the kids, we had music. It was very well-rounded last year. So I think it's just going to be a nicer, bigger, better version this upcoming June.
Well, Nichole,
so more information to follow.
Well, Nichole, we appreciate your time. Thank you for telling us about the task force, about this partnership between, of course, the West Bloomfield Township, West Bloomfield Parks, and the West Bloomfield Township Public Library as well, and previewing all these events coming up during Black History Month, including this weekend on Saturday, February 5th, the Black History 101 Mobile Museum at the Township Library. Next week, Saturday, the Wellness While Black event, Love Yourself, at Connect at the Orchard Mall. That will be February 12th, 9 to 11:30 a.m., over there at Connect. And then, of course, the Tuskegee Airmen Virtual History, February 16th, 7 to 8:30 via Zoom. Learn more information at wblib.org. And the Black Expo, February 26th at the Orchard Mall from 10 a.m. until 2 p.m. Nichole, thank you very much for joining us.
Thank you. Take care.